is a legit team this year, but you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. And for Boston, Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Corralling rebounds. These teams are excellent at it. How does that help a team's energy, Doris?
Well, I think you work so hard to contest shots. You have to finish the possession by making sure you corral the defensive rebound. Such an important part of the game.
Now here's Tatum. Lets it go. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Up top, Castle, defended by Brown. Fires from deep. Hauser grabs the board. Outside White. Brown looking around. Six to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it fly. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back over to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Hauser. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Tatum feeling it out a bit. No luck on that one.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Now here's Brown. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Knocks down the long J.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Spurs trail by 5. Castle on the wing. Pass to Champagnie. Vassell outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's White. Boy, he just disappeared against Philadelphia. They needed him. Pass to Brown. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Champagnie. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. And it's Fox missing. Fox against White. Pass to Queta. Back to White. And here's Tatum. From downtown. They get it again. White, the pass to Tatum. Goes back up. Oh, rejected. deflected by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Champagnie, the pass to Fox. San Antonio again can't hit. Celtics lead by 7. Pass to Brown. White with a screen on Castle. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Fox. Castle on the wing. Fox feeling it out a bit. They still need this. Tatum pulls it in. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now Brown. Shoots over Vassell. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 7, coming off a win against the Blazers.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
Tatum from long range, and that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
Champagnie, the pass to Fox. Here's Champagnie. Vassell outside. They set the screen. Misses the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to White. Back to Tatum from the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Vucevic, he's checked in for Boston. And San Antonio with a change here too. Barnes is checked in. Here's Champagnie. Still without a bucket. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Vucevic. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
Yes, shot making, playmaking. Wembanyama can do it all offensively.
And Doris, very disciplined are the Celtics at the defensive end of the floor.
And BA, they do something that great defensive teams do. They limit their fouls. They don't gamble for steals. They try to give up one contested shot. At the rim, it's all about verticality.
Spurs trail by 9. Outside Barnes. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama against Vucevic. Fox with the ball. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. Here's Wembanyama. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Brown passes to Tatum. Here's the floater. The rebound by the Spurs. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. And he lobs it up top. Brown with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
Fox outside. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. Fox has got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
White with a screen on Barnes. Tatum from long range. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fox outside. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on White. Three-pointer, Fox. That shot off.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Hauser passes to Tatum. Shoots over Barnes. Tatum's shot is good. He's got 17.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. The drive by Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Spurs with some changes. Cornette comes in for Wembanyama. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Champagnie. Now here's Pritchard in his last outing with 12 points. Pass to Shireman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Walsh. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 9-point game. Now Cornette. Here's Johnson. And he makes it on the layup.
You're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Here's Shireman. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Fox against Pritchard. And there's a 3-second violation. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Spurs. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
Checking out San Antonio, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Here's Johnson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Boston.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Harper. 17 points in his last outing. Cornette sets a screen. Puts up a 3. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Castle. And that one is hammered home.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Now Tatum. 27 seconds left now in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes. Tatum's got 22 points. There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Castle. 15 in his last outing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Castle's got his second bucket on the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Harrison Barnes out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in at the point guard position. Here's Tatum attacking. It's stolen by Johnson. Tatum with a steal. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a...
Ooh, some swagger from Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Spurs trail by 7. Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
Here's Harper, defended by Pritchard, and Harper gets it to go. Harper's got his first basket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Outside Pritchard. Vucevic with it. Working on Cornett. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Now Castle, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Up top, Johnson, hounded by Tatum. Shot clock at 6. From the left block. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Celtics lead by 9. Pass to Tatum. Outside Pritchard. 4-3. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle outside. The kick out to Johnson. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Outside Tatum. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For San Antonio, Olenix checked in for Cornett, and it's Devin Vassell in for Johnson. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Castle outside, launches a 3, connects from downtown. Castle's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Screen by Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Pritchard finds Tatum. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Castle.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Going inside and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, Doris, offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Shireman.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Back to Tatum from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Vassell. 10 points in his last outing. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Vassell. Out to Fox. Olynyk with a screen on Brown. Fox for 3. Tatum pulls it in.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Outside, Brown to the middle. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. Boston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Hauser, he's checked in for Pritchard.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Floats one, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Free throw's good for Fox. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028. His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
And it's Vassell penetrating. On the wing, Fox. He's guarded by White. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Shoots over Tatum. Misses off the left iron. Boston leading by 8. Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Hauser outside. And Boston again with the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Castle outside. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Now Fox. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Outside White. On the wing, Tatum. The kick out to White. Takes a three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
White against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Outside Wembanyama. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Cadis checked in for Boston. San Antonio also making some changes. Olynyk comes in for Barnes, and it's Harper in for Castle. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
White against Fox. Fires the three. Boom! Fox with a triple.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
Hauser outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. A nice shot by Tatum.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Vassell, a screen on White. Fox against White. Fox right side. Here's Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. Second free throw, no good.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
White looking it over. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Hauser. Here's Queta. Low block shot. And Boston again with the bucket. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 11. They set a pick. Castle on the wing. The shot off that time. Nice D from Brown.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And the shot goes in.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. The three is up. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Boston leading by 13. Tatum finds Brown. Pass to Queta. And here's Hauser. Takes the three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 15.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Back to Fox. 1:02 left in the first half. Pass to Wembanyama. Jacks up a three. Boston pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
On the wing, Tatum. White, the pass to Hauser. The three ball. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Vassell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Sam Hauser.
And you can really see Vassell's confidence growing with time. Not bashful about taking on defenders.
That one falls for Vassell.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Pritchard's checked in for Tatum. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Queta, pass to White, to the paint. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Pritchard against Fox. Banked it in off the glass. Fox has got 15 points.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And here's Brown for 3. That one no good. And so it's Boston, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They right now, every shot they're taking you assume is going in. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
They say live by the 3, die by the 3. Right now, they are on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
Looking at San Antonio, they're right where they want to be. And they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Spurs trail by 14. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Castle. Outside White. And Boston again with the bucket.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
To the inside. Here's Castle. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And what strength by Castle. A tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Here's a look at some stats for Victor Wembanyama.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on White. Inside. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Pass to Queta. Back to Brown. Three-pointer. Vassell with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
There's Tatum with the 3. Again, the miss by Boston. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're really working the paint now.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Celtics lead by 4. Down low. Kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, a screen on Vassell. Hauser. And the three-pointer goes. Hauser's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. Fourth, Stephon Castle. And, of course, Jason Tatum.
Both guys are incredibly unselfish and make their teammates better. What more can you ask for?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
On defense, the Spurs. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Finishing it off inside.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
Fox finds Castle. Here's Champagnie. Fires the three. Hauser grabs the board. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Champagnie. Vassell outside. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Spurs.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Vassell can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Tatum. Another bucket. Wow.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. On the wing, Fox. He's guarded by White. Wembanyama down low. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Takes a three. It's hauled in by White.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Outside, Brown. Tatum, a screen on Castle. Pass to Tatum. Now Hauser. Let's go with a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Hauser's got 8 points.
Jason Tatum's never going to hesitate to move the basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. To the paint. They swipe it. Here's Keita. He has 6. Outside White. Outside Brown. From downtown. Drains the triple. He has 7.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Clock at 6. Pass to White. Three-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Fox outside. The three is up. He buries it from 3. Fox has got 23 points.
And Fox is a volume shooter from deep for a reason. I mean, he can light it up from there.
Here's Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Brown. Outside White. Tatum against Fox. Tatum, good.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
Some changes for Boston. Vucevic, he's checked in for Queta. Walsh comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Hauser. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Pritchard against Fox. Five to shoot. The baseline, Jay. Good. Fox has got 10 points in the quarter.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Vucevic. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Here's Wembanyama. 19 points in the game. Castle a screen on Vucevic. The three from Wembanyama. Boston with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Vucevic, a screen on Castle. Pass to Vucevic. There's the three. Not going to go that time. Spurs trail by 12. Barnes finds Castle. Here's Champagnie. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama won't be denied.
Yeah, easy brush off for Wembanyama inside.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Wembanyama. In transition. Pass to Castle. This one for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist of the night. Vucevic, a screen on Fox. Pritchard surviving the D. Count it, good. And the Celtics lead by 9.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside Barnes. 1:36 left in the third quarter here. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Boston leading by 7. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Picked by Vucevic. Brown drives in. The 3 ball. And Vucevic hits from deep. Vucevic has got 6.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Fox against Pritchard. Fox outside. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Brown. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Barnes, no good. Outside, Brown. The 3. The shot, no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Boston out in front, up 10. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Tatum. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the center position. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Pritchard. Pritchard's got 4 assists in the game. Pritchard against Fox. Vassell, a screen on Pritchard. Fox right side. Over Pritchard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fox gets the defender with the oldest trick in the book, using the pump fake to get a trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
Good on the second one. So it's Boston now. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Vassell. And Boston again with the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Spurs trail by 13. On the wing, Fox. Defended by Pritchard. Look at Fox taking on all comers.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And that's now 10 points for Nikola Vucevic. San Antonio with the ball. Fox with the ball. Fox moving fast. Here's Cornette. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Vucevic. To the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Pritchard from outside. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Spurs trail by 11. Now here's Vassell. Fox outside. Pritchard with a steal. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. From outside, off the mark.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Barnes has got his first 2 points.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Vucevic. Fires the three. Harper pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Boston leading by 6. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. There's Tatum with the three. Boston again missing. The Spurs have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. From the right block, and Barnes the bucket on the assist by Harper. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead. And here's Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pritchard against Fox. Down low. Here's Cornette. And he gets the bucket.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
He shoots it. Brown can't hit.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time, just won't go.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Barnes. Here's Harper, beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum again! What an avalanche!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Hauser comes in for Vucevic. And Derek White subbed in for Shireman. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for Harper.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Castle on the wing. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Castle. Inside. Got it. Fox has got 8 here in this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact. Spurs trail by 7. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Brown. From the top of the key. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Fox. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Outside, Brown. Shoots over Vassell. Brown, no good.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Castle outside. Now Wembanyama. To the middle. And stolen by Brown. Outside Tatum. To the left side wing. As he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Cadis checked in for Boston. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. That one misses for Tatum.
Boy, if you think about everything Jason Tatum does for his team, it's at a high level. And he doesn't ever get the full recognition he deserves. This guy is the very definition of franchise player.
Hauser outside. Pass to Tatum. Here's Keita, covered by Wembanyama. Outside, Brown. Now White from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie, defended by Hauser. Champagnie, that's good. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Jaylen Brown picks one up. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. To the inside. Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Clock is at 3. He got a piece of it.
You talk about protecting the basket. Derek White with the big-time swat at the rim.
They set the screen. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. And again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
Man, in a tight ball game, it's nice to have him on your team. He's giving them life in the fourth quarter, shooting 7 for 9.
Fox goes in. In traffic. Fox converts.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside, Brown. Beautiful work with the baby hook.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Wembanyama. Bucket!
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Outside Tatum. Here's the pass to Brown. White fires! He's off from 3. Spurs trail by 3. Outside Fox. Here's Champagnie. Fox outside. Outside Vassell to tie it up. Buries it from outside.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
And there's a pick. White outside. And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Oh, come on! Victor Wembanyama!
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? White with it. Here's a pass to Tatum. White outside. Left loose for 3. Oh, it misses. San Antonio leading. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Fox fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Now White. Here's the pick. Oh, Fox with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. He launches. Cash from downtown.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Castle. White outside. Jacks up a three. No good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
There's the steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 8. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Trailing by 8 for 3. Oh, the shot is off. And so it's San Antonio with the W. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. You know, obviously with some of the better teams in the league, you know, if something bad's happening, sometimes, you know, that 1 or 2 players just has to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, De'Aaron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's reveal our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.